Hello friends, once again welcome to our this new video. This is the video number 6 based on chemical kinetics. In this video we will study the integrated rate law for gas phase reactions. So in previous video we have studied the integrated rate law equation for the reactions which occurs in the solutions. So slightly different aspect, that is what integrated rate law for gaseous phase reactions. Now see how the derivation is obtained of the integrated rate law for the first order gas phase reactions. Let us consider a general gas phase first order reaction. So that is what, let us A converts into B and C. So as there is only one reactant, so this is the first order reaction, and furthermore all the gaseous reactants and products are involved. So this is the gas phase reaction. Now see how the derivation is obtained. Let initial pressure of A be the Pi that decreases by X within time t. Try to understand what is the consideration. Let us what? We have to consider, let initial pressure of this reactant A is Pi that decreases by X within time t. Pressure of the reactant A at time t, after time t. Now see, then what is the pressure? That is Pa is equal to P minus X, as Pi is the initial pressure and after some time t the pressure decreases by X. That's why Pa, that is pressure after some time at time t. What is that now? See, Pa is equal to Pi minus X. Let us, this is the equation number first. The pressure of the products B and C at time t are therefore Pb is equal to Pc, that is equal to X. What is that? The pressure of the products, these products B and C at time t. So this Pb, that is equal to Pc, and let us, this is equal to the X. The total pressure at time t is then, now see the sum of these. What is that? P is equal to what? Pi minus Px. So see, what is the total pressure at time t is then P is equal to what? Total pressure P is equal to what? This Pi minus X plus X. That is what? This pressure of Pa, pressure of Pb and pressure of Pc. So sum of all these, the total pressure at time t is then Pi minus X plus X. So this is equal to what? This X is get cancelled. So what we have now? See, total pressure is equal to what? Now see, Pi plus X. Hence, now see, X is equal to what? Now see, X is equal to what? See here. That is by rearranging this. Now see, what is that? P is equal to Pi plus X. This can be rearranged like this. X is equal to what? P minus Pi. हे Pi जे आहे आपण या लेफ्ट हँड साईडला घेऊन गेलो तर ते मायनस होईल आणि म्हणून X इज इक्वल टू, ही जी इक्वेशन आहे रिअरेंज केलेली. लेट अस, दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 2. नाउ सी, pressure of reactant A at time t is obtained by substituting the value of X from equation second into 1. See here. Now see. So this is equation first. So now we will substitute the value of this X from this equation number 2, and by substituting we will get, now see what? Pa is equal to Pi minus in bracket P minus Pi, like this. Just the value of this X is substituted here, and then we will get what? Pi minus P plus P. Solving this, so finally we have 2Pi minus P. What is that? See here, P is equal to what? P is equal to what? 2Pi minus P, and therefore now see, we know the integrated rate law equation, that is for the first order reactions in the solutions, that is we already studied in the previous video. So how this equation is obtained? By taking the help of this here, the concentrations now expressed in terms of pressures, as this is the gaseous reaction. So in this case the values of A0, that is the initial concentration of the reactant in solution, and concentration at time t in the solution, these are substituted by the concentrations now expressed in terms of pressures. That is what, thus see here, A0 is equal to what? Pi, initial pressure, and At is equal to what? Just we have seen how this occurs, 2Pi minus P. Just put the values. So what we will get now, see, by substituting we will get this expression or equation. So this is called as, now see here, P is the total pressure of the reaction mixture at time t. P indicates what? The total pressure of the reaction mixture at time t, and this equation is called as integrated rate law equation for the gaseous phase or first order gas phase reaction. That is what integrated rate law equation for what? Gaseous reaction, फर्स्ट ऑर्डर गॅसियस रिॲक्शन साठी ही आहे. दोन्हीतला फरक आपल्याला लक्षात घ्यायचा आहे. पहा, दिस इज फॉर द सोल्युशन अँड दिस इज फॉर द रिॲक्शन इन्व्हॉल्व्ड इन द गॅसेस, that is when their pressures are there. So these are the two, and there are the numericals which are based on this. So see, we will try to solve the few examples here which are given in the textbook. Try to understand. Simple numericals are there, but these are very important one. See here, what is problem number 1? The half life of a first order reaction is. Concentrate here, try to understand what is asked and what is given in the numerical. The half life of first order reaction is 990 seconds. If the initial concentration of the reactant is 0.08 moles per decimeters cube, what concentration would remain after 35 minutes? Read the numerical very carefully and see what is given there. The half life is given. We have already seen the derivation, half life derivation for the first order reaction. So given T half is equal to what? Now see, 990 seconds. Then if the initial concentration of the reactant is moles per decimeters, this is A0, initial concentration. Then what concentration would remain after 35 minutes? That is what? T is equal to 35 minutes. T is equal to 35 minutes. That can be converted into the seconds like this. 35 into 60, it will give 2100 second. Then what we have to calculate? What concentration would remain means AT. See, once you understand the what is given and what we have to calculate, and if this is written systematically in this way, the given data. So I will repeat once more for your understanding. Try to understand. So in this case, T half is given. Half life means T half is given. Then initial concentration is given, and this is the reaction moles per decimeters cube, that is for the solutions. See here, that's why A0 is given there, E0. T is given 35 minutes, we have to convert it into seconds, and asked what? 80. See, so how to solve this problem? So this can be solved in 2 steps. What is the first step here? As the T half is given, one can easily find out the K, value of K, reaction constant. Here we have the formula. K is equal to what? 0.693 upon T half. So this is equal to what? See here, put the value of T half. Just put the value of T half. So solve this with the help of log table. You can easily get this answer. So simple one. So this is simple. You have to solve this with the help of the log. So how? That is log of this minus log of this. Okay, do the subtraction and finally see the antilog. So you will get this value. So try or do the practice of such numericals. So what is our job? First of all, find out the value of k as t up is given there. So we can easily do it. Okay. Then second, what we have to find? We have to find the AT. See here. So we have to write this formula for the solutions. First order integrated rate law equation for the first order reaction. Yes. So that is what this. Then this can be rearranged like this. Log to the base 10 A0 upon AT is equal to KT upon 2.303. And now just substitute the values. K is given. Just we have calculated K. K is just calculated. T is given. This is the constant. Put the values again. Try to solve this with the help of the log. Okay, that is the simple job. Then we will get the value of log to the base 10 A0 upon AT is equal to this. See here. Now see, so in order to remove this log, we have to take the antilog of this. That is written here, antilog of this. So just see the antilog in the log table. So it has such type of value. Yes. Then now see what we have to calculate. AT. A0 is given. So we have the value of this like this. So concentration at time t is equal to this. Rearrange this, put the values, and finally you get this value, that is concentration at time t, that is unit is moles per decimeters cube. So in this way you can solve the numericals based on integrated rate law. Let us see the one more numerical. So this is slightly different than that of the first. Try to understand what is given. In a first order reaction, 60% of the reactant decomposes in 45 minutes. Calculate the half-life for the reaction. Now see, read the numerical carefully. Again, this is the numerical which is based on first order chemical kinetic reaction, first order reaction. So what is given? 60% of the reactant decomposes in 45 minutes. Calculate the half-life for the reaction. See here what is given. So T is given 45 minutes and this much amount of the reactant is decomposes. So let us consider the initial concentration again 100. A0 is equal to 100. So this much decomposed, therefore 80, 100 minus 60, that is equal to 40. See how to solve such numericals. Consider initial concentrated 100, concentration 100, then this much decomposed, as this is the example of decomposition reaction. So 100 minus 60, what is remaining? So this much. See here. So this is the again integrated rate law equation for the first order reaction for the solutions. So just substitute the values of A0, initial concentrated 100, concentration up to time t is 40 remaining. Is it right? Then by solving this we will get this log to the base 10, 2.5. See the log of this, right? So this is the value of k. We will get the k. Then we have to calculate the half-life, T half. So we have the formula. So T half is equal to this 0.693 upon k. Substitute the value of k here, we will get 34 minutes. So in this way. See one more numerical. The half-life of a first order reaction is 0.5 minute. Calculate time needed for the reactant to reduce 20% and amount decomposed in 55 seconds. So try this. So this is the numerical given in textbook. Try this under the heading. See how to solve. So actually this is the combination of first two numericals. Once again we will see how to solve this one. See what is given. The half-life of a first order reaction is given. T half is given 0.5 minute. What we have to calculate? Time needed for the reactant to reduce 20%. So this is very important. See the wording of the numerical. To reduce 20%. 20% ने कमी होणे, 20% ने कमी होणे म्हणून पहा बघा आता टी हाफ दिले T we have to calculate. Let us consider again A0 is 100. So 100 minus 20 reduced by 20%. Reduced by 20%. That's why 100 minus 20. So this is equal to 80. Then this can be solved again in 3 steps. First one, calculate the K. Calculate the K. Half-life is given. That's why we can calculate the K like this. In second stage, then see, we have to calculate T. Rearrange this formula like this. T is equal to this. Then put the values of A0 and AT like this. By solving this, try to understand, we will get this like this, 1.25. See the value log of this. Put this value by calculation. By calculating this, so you can solve with the help of log of this minus log of this. Log of this plus log of this minus log of this. So this is equal to this 9.66 seconds. So that is, what is time? That is in seconds. We will get like this. Second thing, what we have to calculate, that is amount decomposed in 55 seconds. CRC. What is given? T is equal to again 55 seconds. A0 is equal to 100. What is the AT? पहा, या टाइम साठी 80 काय असेल, या टाइमला 80 काय असेल ते कॅल्क्युलेट करूया. Rearrange the formula up to the base 10. A0 upon 80 is equal to KT upon 2.303 like this. So here we have to calculate the AT. That's why we have rearranged the first order integrated rate law equation like this. See, put the value of A0. We have to calculate AT. Again we have these values, value of K, then T, this constant. So we will get this. Again, in order to remove this log, take the antilog of this like this. Then rearrange this. AT is equal to what? This. We will 28. Finally, therefore the amount decomposed is 100 minus 28. The amount decomposed is asked for this time period. For this time period, 55 seconds. So see here how it can be calculated. 100 minus this. So this much amount. Therefore amount decomposed will be 100 minus 28. That is 72. In this way. Then one more last numerical. Again this is slightly different than the first one. Following data were obtained during the first order decomposition of SO2 Cl2 at the constant volume. Now see what is data given there. Decomposition reaction is given there. Thionyl chloride decomposes like this. So see what is the difference. Here this is the gaseous reaction, gas phase reaction. This is the first order reaction, no doubt, but this is the gas phase reaction, not in the solution, but the gaseous phase reaction. What is given now? See, time, total pressure, initial pressure, final pressure is given like this. Calculate the rate constant of the reaction. Calculate the rate constant of the reaction. What we have to calculate? K. See how to solve this. So see here. Solution. What we have? For the gaseous reactants and products, the integrated rate law equation can be written like this. What is different there? See here. Instead of A0 upon AT, we have to write this. That is, we have at the start of this video we have seen how this comes. Instead of A0 AT, we have to write this for the, or that is, this is the integrated rate law equation for the gas phase reactants. That is all. So given initial pressure is given. See here, total pressure is given. T is given. So just substitute the value. K is equal to this, like this. Right? Pi, 2pi minus P. Put the values. So by solving, we will get what? Finally. So K, 2.23 into 10 to the power minus 3 per second. So there may be the numerical in the examination based on the first order reaction. It may be in solutions or integrated rate law equation for for the gaseous phase reactants. So depending upon that, we have to solve the numericals. Okay, so this is enough. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.